So, Jackie, I know you love sewing, but when did you start?
Oh, when I was very young, both my parents sewed. My father made my mother's clothes and she made our clothes.
Your father made clothes?
Yeah, he taught me how to sew. I also had classes at school.
Okay, so why do you enjoy sewing so much?
Well, Richard, I really hate buying clothes. I hate changing rooms. And actually, I don't usually find anything I want to wear.
That's true. So you can make clothes that you like.
Yeah, of course. And I love choosing the patterns.
These are paper patterns you cut out, yes?
Yeah, and I love choosing the fabric too. There are so many nice designs.
But the patterns and the fabric, they can be quite expensive to buy, can't they?
Yes, true. And you need to buy thread, perhaps buttons or a zip. But I can use the same pattern again and again. If you use different fabric each time, the clothes, they don't look the same.
Yes, okay. The people on the TV sewing competition, though, they make some very complicated clothes.
Not like me. But interestingly, there are other differences. They don't use scissors to cut out the fabric.
They don't use scissors?
No, many people use a cutting wheel and a mat. It's quicker. And also, they don't use pins.
So how do they pin the pattern to the fabric?
They use weights like small stones.
Right, okay. I suppose that's quicker too.
Yeah, and that's the other main difference. On the show, they make a dress, something quite fancy, in 5 hours or so? It usually takes me all weekend.
If not longer. Anyway, Jackie, get the sewing machine out.
A whale is the largest animal on the earth, and it is amazing. It usually weighs about 110 tons, but it can weigh 190 tons.
Wow. So how many elephants is that?
It's about the same as 33 elephants.
33, wow. And how long is it?
Well, it's usually 24 metres long, but it can be 30 metres.
That is long.
Yeah, but listen to this, Richard. The heart of a whale is the size of a small car.
No way. So it's the largest and the longest. Anything else?
Yes, it's also the noisiest.
The noisiest?
But it has a kind of song. Now, this is louder than a jet engine. In fact, it can be heard for hundreds of miles.
Wow. So I guess because it's so big, it eats a lot as well.
Yeah, indeed. A blue whale can eat over 3,500 kilos of food a day.
That is a lot of Big Macs. But I guess it doesn't eat Big Macs. Fish?
Krill, which is, as you know, a kind of prawn or shrimp, and it's very, very small. The adults are usually 1 to 2 centimetres long.
Okay, so if a blue whale eats 3,500 kilos in a day, that's millions and millions of krill.
I know, indeed. It is one big animal, but perhaps more surprising is that it is the biggest animal ever.
No way, the dinosaurs were bigger, surely.
No, they were big, but no animal in the past was bigger than the blue whale today.
Wow, okay. So do they live the longest too?
Now that is something they are not top of the class for. Blue whales live to around 80 to 90 years or more.
Okay, so humans then can live longer than a blue whale.
Yeah. And there is a giant tortoise, which is over 190, and Greenland sharks can live more than 200 years.
Wow.
In his podcast, we ask, who is Father Christmas?
Yes, a good question. First of all, he's an old man. More like a grandfather, really.
Yeah, he's tall and a bit fat. He has white hair and a long white beard. He always looks happy. He's always smiling.
Yes, he's very jolly. And he says, ho, ho, ho.
Now, Father Christmas always wears the same clothes, a red and white suit. The jacket is red with white fur.
Yes, the trousers are also red. And he wears a big black belt. And black boots.
Yeah, not forgetting, Richard, he wears a red hat with white fur and a white pom-pom. Very smart.
Yes, and also very warm. He wears warm clothes because he lives in a very cold place, the North Pole.
He usually wears glasses, and that's because he reads so many letters.
So many letters, yes. Why are the children writing to Father Christmas?
Because he is the person who brings the toys. The children tell Father Christmas they are good children and what toys they want.
And so Father Christmas reads the letters and then he makes all the toys.
Not on his own. He has lots of help.
Yes, and then the night before Christmas, he flies around the world. He climbs into every house and leaves the toys for the children.
Yeah, so Christmas morning, all the children have their toys.
What a job! Well done, Father Christmas! What is a dragon? I mean, it's not a real animal, is it?
No, it's not real. It's a mythical creature that appears in stories. It's made up of different animals, so the body is...
A lizard. A large lizard with wings. I think bat wings.
Richard, that is a dragon, but not a Chinese dragon. You're thinking of the Welsh dragon.
Yes, the Welsh dragon. There's a red dragon on the Welsh flag.
Or you're thinking of St. George and the dragon. Now, these are Western dragons.
Right, okay, so the Chinese dragon is different then.
Yeah, okay, think about Chinese dragon dancers. There's something very different.
No wings. They don't have any wings.
Yeah, and it's more of a snake, I think, than a lizard.
But does it breathe fire? Western dragons always have fire coming out of their mouths.
I don't know. I don't think so. Also in the West, dragons are evil, aren't they? But that's not the case in the East.
Yes. And also, it's interesting that the dragon is the only mythical creature in the Chinese zodiac. The others are all real.
Yeah. Now, there are, of course, other mythical creatures. For example, unicorn. What is a unicorn?
Yes, the unicorn. Now, that's a white horse.
Or sometimes a goat-like animal.
With a single long straight horn.
Yeah. Now, one difference between the unicorn and the dragon is that people did think that unicorns were real, including Marco Polo. He said he saw one.
Really?
Yeah. Now, he said they were ugly, looked like elephants, and had a short single horn. They liked being in the mud.
That sounds like a rhinoceros.
Exactly. Now, we said there's a dragon on the Welsh flag. Did you know, Richard, that the unicorn is the national animal of Scotland?
I didn't know, not at all.
I know. Okay. What's the national animal of England?
England.
Think about the football team.
The lion.
So in the past, people thought that the unicorn was the enemy of the lion. So the Scots chose the unicorn because the English had the lion.
They didn't like the English.
No. And if you remember, there's this children's rhyme.
The lion and the unicorn fighting for the crown. I didn't understand what that was all about.
Yeah, so when England and Scotland joined together, the symbols, the lion and the unicorn, join together too, sharing the crown.
Oh, right, okay, that's interesting.
It is, isn't it?
So these are not real animals, but they're very interesting. Which is your favourite mythical creature?
I'm asking Richard some questions about the famous river.
Okay, fire away, Jackie.
Is it the longest river in the UK?
No, I think the Avon is longer.
The River Severn is the
The
longest.
Severn, that's the one I was thinking of, sorry.
Yeah, 220 miles, where the Thames is 215 miles. The Thames River, in some parts, has another name. What is it?
Isis. It's
Yeah.
called Isis in Oxford.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
No. Now, as we know, the river has loads and loads of bridges, over 200. How many tunnels does it have?
I know it has at least 2 tunnels, probably 3 tunnels. There's you can walk underneath the Thames. I know that in London. And there's the London Underground Tunnel.
No, but hold on, this is about the whole river, Richard, not just in London. The River
right.
Thames.
Oh, I don't know if it's got any tunnels outside London.
27.
Wow.
I know. Yeah, I was surprised by that. How many bridges in central London, the London bridges, do you know how many there are?
There must be at least 5.
21. Okay, the original London Bridge was the first bridge to cross the Thames. It was built in 50 AD. Who built it?
The Romans.
And what material did they use? Wood, stone, or concrete?
I think that's a trick question. Concrete.
It's wood. Right. Built in 1894, Tower Bridge is the most famous. As you know, it opens up to let the tall boats go through. How often does it open on average every day?
Twice.
How do you know that?
Guess.
That was a guess. Okay. Now, any boat or ship which is taller than 9 metres, 30 feet, has to ask for the bridge to be raised. How much do you think the boats pay to raise the bridge?
I think a lot. I think it's a lot of money. £500.
It's free. Which is the newest bridge in London?
The Millennium Bridge.
And the date?
It wasn't built in 2000. I think it was a couple of years later.
2002. The longest bridge?
Blackfriars Bridge.
It's Waterloo Bridge.
Right.
Okay. Now, this is the funniest bit about the river, right, Richard? In 1251, the King of Norway gave King Henry III an animal as a present. Now, the animal was kept in the Tower of London, but sometimes, when it was very hot, it was allowed to swim in the river. Do you know what the animal was?
From Norway, a stag.
It's a polar bear.
Oh, goodness. Well, I didn't get very many of them right, did I? But I will say that it's one of the best things to do in London, simply walking along the banks of the River Thames. December the 25th and 26th are not public holidays, but some families sit down and eat a bucket of fried chicken.
Really? Why?
Well, it started in 1974, the fast food chain Kentucky Fried Chicken.
KFC?
Yes, KFC. They came up with a new tradition, something to do at Christmas in Japan, have a party barrel.
What's inside the party barrel?
Fried chicken, chips, and a pudding, which is ice cream or cheesecake. It's really, really popular.
In Sweden, on the 13th of December, they celebrate St. Lucia. Children dress up in white, and one little girl, she is St. Lucia, she has candles on her head.
Candles on her head? Why?
So she can hold the food. She gives people delicious buns, cake, and biscuits. She is the light in the middle of a dark winter.
Ah, right, okay. Is it a holiday?
No, but it's a very important day.
Now, the 8th of December is Bodhi Day. It's an important day for Buddhists, right? So in China, Korea, Japan, Vietnam, and the Philippines, they all celebrate this day.
Yeah, and there are different ways, aren't there, to celebrate the day? Meditation, helping others,
Or even just a simple meal of rice and milk.
or a visit to a temple. And of course, to put colourful lights around the Bodhi tree.
And is it a holiday?
Only in some countries.
So what do you do in December?